Happy holidays from Heroduothecomedian. This week is a Christmas special or a holiday special, depending on which religion you are. I got this from a request from my hero fans to explain evil heroes, and I decided what better to do than explain my evil hero deck. Uh, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split it in two parts though, because I tried to put in one and YouTube wouldn't let me. And it got cut off, so first part is going to talk about the fusion, the extra deck, and then the second part is going to talk about the main deck, and then final thoughts. When making an evil hero deck, you need to remember if the deck's not focusing on Dark Gaia and Malicious Fiend, just to run a minimum of two of each evil hero. Each one has their own effect. Most of them are the same as the others. I also run elemental heroes in here, but that's just to get the rock fodder into the graveyard so I can get Dark Gaia out quicker if I need to. I run two lightning golems, Thunder Giant's evil twin, and it's also when I call against Catastor. But sometimes he doesn't always come out when I have to face Catastor, and that usually screws me over. But I've got other ways to get around that. Two evil hero Malicious Fiends. Wild Man, I guess Wild Man's evil cousin. Not Wild Man, Wild Edge, evil cousin. It's the beat stick of the deck. Works really great with Battle Mania, but I didn't really see the point of Battle Mania in here since I didn't put the Ojomas in. But that can be an overkill right there. That's the OTK deck, I think, one turn kill. But anyways, that's the Malicious Edge. Two evil hero Dark Gaias. Its attack and defense. Its attack is equal to the rock and the fiend you use for it. And when you attack, you can switch your opponent's monsters' defense monster to attack position. Change all defense position monsters your opponent controls to face up attack position. Flip effects are not activated at this time. Really good facing against somebody who's using an empty jar deck. When you got Dark Gaia, he can screw that type of deck over. I forgot to mention that when your opponent goes to battle phase, all their monsters are changed to face-up attack position, and each monster they control must attack this card. Rampart Blaster's evil sister, Inferno Gainer, evil hero Inferno Gainer. Has the same effect as Rampart Blaster. The only second part is it can't be destroyed by opponent's spell cards, so it can avoid Lightning Vortex, Dark Hole, stuff like that. It's like Wild Heart except for spell cards. Flame Wingman's evil sister, Inferno Wing. Has the same effect. Nothing's really changed other than the fact that it's a girl, it's evil, and it's a fire type. Wild Wingman's evil counterpart, Wild Cyclone. When this card attacks, your opponent can activate any spell or trap cards to the end of the damage step. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, destroy all face down spell or trap cards your opponent controls, which can prove to be very useful. You could end up getting rid of a Mirror Force, a Torrential Tribute. Now on to the elemental heroes. Darkbright. It's in here to get Sparkman and a Rock Fodder out. The Dark Hex out. So I have something for the Dark Gaia. And plus, when it's destroyed, I can destroy one card in the field. So of course I'm going to go after Catastor, if that's my trouble right now. Elemental hero Necro Shaman. Same reason it's in here. Both reasons are the same for this one as well. And then this is something I never really thought of until a friend mentioned it. It's not an elemental hero or an evil hero, but it's proven useful. 2 Dragon Knight Draco Quest. The reason why this is in here, I'll explain when I get to the extra deck. All it really is in this deck is just a 32 beat stick, but still, it's very useful. When doing extra decks for evil heroes, you need to remember to put rocks, fiends, and sometimes heroes. It just varies, depending on how you run the deck. I've got 2 legendary Jujutsu Masters, in case the deck that I'm using doesn't really need the hex things. I can take them out and put these into place. Dark Ruler Hadath. He's in here for frogging monarchs and stuff like that, where the biggest monsters are 24. In case I'm having trouble, I can bring him out. I mean, it's only 50 points more, but hey, you still get past the monarchs. So, even though his effect's not that good anymore in this day and age, he's still useful, at least to me. 1 freed the Marchless General. This monster is in here because every elemental hero is a warrior and it's level 4 or lower, so you can use him to search out Stratos, Avion, Burstinatrix, Sparkman, Clayman, Prism, all that stuff, whatever you need at the time. So he's side decked for now because I couldn't really think of a place to put him, but he's in there in case I need him. Sangan, he's in there because most of the actual elemental heroes, short of Stratos and Prisma, are everything in the monster deck besides Prism, Wild Edge, Malicious Edge, Infernal Gainer, Sparkman, and a couple others. Summon Skull. Sangans can search out everything else that you need out of the deck. Bait Doll, good little card, destroys 1 trap card if it can't be activated when Bait Doll's activated. And then after that, Bait Doll goes right back to the deck. If it was a spell card, Bait Doll still goes back into the deck, so you get to use it again later on. Swords. It's slow in this deck, but it's still in here in case I need it. I've lost the first round because the deck was running slow. I'll put in swords so it can give me some time. 1 Rhoda. I've already got 2 E-calls in the deck. Rhoda's side decked in case. Like I put Freed in there so I can search it out. Now here's the reason why Dragon Knight Questo's in here. Super polymerization. Your opponent, this is my call against Flameveil synchros, or anything that's very synchro heavy and quick, because super polymerization takes one from both sides of the field and fuses them together. But you're all, wait, what about Line Darkness Dragon? He can negate stuff. Well, this is why I picked Super Polymerization as a side deck card. Because with Super Polymerization, nothing can negate it. The effect cannot be activated in response to this card's effect. Line Darkness cannot negate it. So this becomes very useful to get rid of your opponent's Stardust, Red Dragon Archfiend, and whatnot. And when Shining comes out, this card's going to be used even more, especially against those decks that use Line Darkness Dragon, so they can get rid of that stupid thing off the field and get something better. The next 2 cards are traps. I would advise for your side deck to put Chesty Break in there, or at least 1. But the choice is yours. I would have put 1 or 2 in the side deck, but evidently I don't have any more. When I was at the card shop, I guess I traded what I had left off. But 2 traps are Draining Shield. With most of your monsters being low level, you're going to need Draining Shield to increase your life so you can last longer in case something happens. 11 Catastor, the Heavy Storm trap card. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all spell or trap cards on the field. I've come to find that my evil hero deck, the way I've got it built, spell and trap cards don't linger very long, so this would actually help at getting rid of my opponent's face down spell or trap cards. So it's a good choice. Turn from the Different Dimension. Really good trap card. It's side decked right now because I haven't really needed use for it. I haven't really needed it. I've usually won before I need to rely on something like that. But it lets me get stuff back that were used for these guys right here. Come on, you stupid webcam. And one needle sealing. Get rid of my opponent's face up monsters while I got that one elemental hero. I've come to find needle sealing very useful. I don't know why anybody uses it, but this is the this is the end of part 1, and this is Heroduothecomedian signing out.